I can't seem to understand what I just watched, and I can't fathom what I just heard in my ears. 9 good years in a relationship with a man, and you still don't know where your stand is, and you need to prank him to know whether he is into you or not. For crying out loud, 9 years is no more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you now want to prank the man you are in a relationship with to see if he really loves you, or to find out what your stand is. Guys, assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Zoe. I want to share this story with you that I just watched. I can't seem to believe that I just heard all that the lady said in my ears. So a lady wanted to prank her boyfriend to see if he really loves her, or what her stand is in their relationship. They have been in a relationship for 9 years, good 9 years, and it's his birthday, and she wanted to surprise them. Actually, she organized a birthday party. She bought him presents, expensive ones, you understand, and she wanted to do it as a surprise for him. So one of her friends prompted her to do something like a prank to see if he really loves her, because for good 9 years that they have been in the relationship, he has never asked her like, I want to marry you, or like their conversation never ended with something like marriage or anything. So the friends advised her to prank him to see if he really loves her. But seriously, before we dive into it, how can you be in a relationship for good 9 years? I'm not condemning. Like, I know there have been histories, or there have been stories, life stories of women being in a relationship for so long before settling down. But believe me, wasting that youth of your life just in a relationship on one person that can end at any time. I mean, I wouldn't advise any friend or any family member to do this. If you are in a relationship with a man, and it's up to 6 months, or it's within 6 months, you should know where your stand is. Because any man who takes you serious, or who wants you to be in his life within 6 months, should be able to determine that. Like, you should start seeing the signs, and he should start asking you stuff. If you are not seeing those signs, he is not asking you those things, it is time to advise yourself. The longest you can wait perhaps should be a year. If you are not also in you are not in for a fun, like you are not in to be played with, or you are not in playing each other, or just having fun with each other, my dear, within 6 months you should know your stance. Any serious marriage that you used to do, or any serious relationship like that has ended into marriage, within 6 months, like, both parties know where they are heading towards. So women, you should have standards. And if you are in a relationship with a man, you will know if this man is really into you. One, let me give you the few tips that I know. Any man who is really interested in a woman and wants to like settle with her, you would see her being so much concerned about her life, like what she does. Like, he's so much interested in everything that has to do with her. He also wants to discuss the future with her. He would also want to share the things that he likes with her. You understand? He would want to introduce her to his family. He would want to also meet her family. You understand? And in all conversation, most of the time, it would end with how like he wants to spend his life with her, or how like their life is going to be in the next 1, 2, 3 years, or in the prospect years ahead. You understand? So you should see these signs. If you're not seeing any of these, like, it's not discussing any future with you, it's not share anything of his interest, it's not introducing you to his family, and that aspect of introduction to family and friends can be dicey in a way, because there are some men who may not be into you, but they will pretend that they are into you. They will introduce you to their family, but yet, like, no. But you are a woman, you should open your eyes and your brain. If you are in a relationship and you are not seeing any of these, the man is not into you. He doesn't care, like, whatever goes on with you. He's not interested in your life, what you do. He doesn't talk about the future. He doesn't talk about like settling. And even if you bring that issue, if it doesn't end well, then you should know that this is a red flag for you. You should just walk out. But how can you be in a relationship with someone for good 9 years and you don't know your stand? So let me end it there. According to her, and according to the video I just watched, they have been in a relationship for 9 years, which I stated earlier, and it's his birthday. She wants to find out, she wants to know her stand. That's the advice her friends gave her. So she ordered some birthday cakes, like 3 steps birthday cake. She organized a party for him, a surprise party, and she bought him like expensive presents. But then she contacted one blogger, like, to find out, like in a prank, who his girlfriend is. So they invited him to a venue, which the girlfriend, the woman is out, the lady was aware. The man is supposed to come and meet this blogger, okay, and present the cake to him. Okay, this is one of the cakes your girlfriend like made for you as a birthday present, but she wants to find out what the relationship, like where this relationship is headed, or who do you think this person is. So he was asked, and he mentioned somebody's name, not that lady's name, like a different person's name. So there the lady came in asking, who is this person? Like, how can you tell me I'm not the one you are in a relationship with? And he said, yeah, I've never been in a relationship with you. You are just a friend, and whatever we shared or all the intimacy we had, I paid you. Listen, I paid you, and that is like, you are just a hookup for me. And the lady was like, good 9 years that we have been together. Yeah, he said, like, according to the man, the lady was the one rather throwing herself on him, you understand? And anytime they have been in cases like that, he would also take advantage of her. So ladies, take note. Take note. So, and the man keep repeating, like anytime they met, anytime they had intimacy, he paid her off, he bought her things, he bought her stuff. And the lady also said she has paid his bills, she has sacrificed what and what for him, and that today he's telling her that, like, yeah, they were not in a relationship, he didn't propose to her. And the lady said it's a lie, he took her to one popular hotel, restaurant, and he proposed what. But according to the man, she's not his girlfriend. It's like they were friends with benefits, you understand? She would come to him, she would visit him, and then like things will happen, and then he would give her some money and she would go away. So he more or less saw her like a hookup sort of thing. So the one doing the interview, the blogger doing the interview, asked, so how do you say such a person is a hookup to you when you keep repeatedly seeing this person having intimacy with her like for good 9 years? And he said yes, because she's not his type of woman, or the woman he wants to settle with. That's why he never mentioned marriage, or never discussed marriage. But girl, you are with a man for 1 year, 2 years, he never mentioned marriage. He never mentioned anything like introducing you to his family, like you like having future plans, and you are still in that relationship, hoping that maybe after how many years was she thinking that he would come back to his senses to propose to her? Guys, it ended really rough. Like, it ended really rough. So I want to use this medium and this platform to advise my young ladies out there. If you are in a relationship, you understand, and you want to know if the man is really serious with you or is really serious with the relationship, within the first 6 months to 1 year, you should know. You should know. Yes, you should know. And there are so many red flags. Is he introducing you to his family? Is he talking about settling down? Is he talking about the future? Is he interested in you, what you want to do? Like, all these things is something that you, as a woman or as a lady, you have to look out for in a relationship. Although Islam doesn't permit us to be in a relationship, but then if anybody comes to you saying, oh, they are interested in you, they want to settle, I believe apart from his deen, those are some of the things you have to look at for compatibility. If he really loves you, is into you, like, you would see the signs. Open your eyes and open your brain. And then again, if you're in a relationship, please don't lead or don't start any relationship with intimacy, because it clouds your sense of decision making. Don't think if a man have an affair with you, meaning he loves you, because some men can really take advantage of you, knowing very well that they are not into you. So you to know your stand. Know your stand as a woman. I mean, how can you be in a relationship for that long? Waste all your youth, all your years. And according to the lady, she has rejected so many suitors, hoping that this guy will propose. I mean, wasted years. She has wasted 9 years of her youth on just one person. Let me tell you, I wanted to make this video on when a man pays your comes to do knocking. You understand? Knocking doesn't mean marriage. To the ladies out there, my young sisters, you know, inami jezo bia ezo ekokoko ezo bia kudinkanki, ba sadaki ba awure bani. So don't settle with one person, you understand, because the person has come to do kokoko. Kokoko is not marriage. It's only when the person pays your bride price, he pays your dowry, that means the person has married you. But if he hasn't married you and he came to do kokoko, please Don't close your doors that because the man has do kokoko. You understand? Kokoko is not marriage. Do not close your doors to kokoko. A lot of men can come and do kokoko, but out of those men, you choose the one you want to settle with after evaluating who they are. Kokoko is not marriage. Because again, a lady shared a same cried out like that. You understand? That it's a different story altogether. I will leave it for another video. You understand? The man came to do kokoko and that was it. That was it. And then after the kokoko, he said he's not doing it again. You understand? After she has let herself go, so many things have happened in that time because the man has done kokoko. So guys, ladies, please, kokoko is not marriage. And if you are in a relationship, please take out intimacy, because the moment you start with intimacy, it blinds your sense of reasoning. I would say, perhaps that's not the right word, but for as at this moment I'm making this video, it clouds your sense of reasoning, like things you should look out for in a man, because then you start dealing with emotions. You are not using your head anymore. You understand? Or you are not using your intelligence anymore. So know this anytime you are in a relationship. You understand? Yeah, so it's very, very sad. Like, women, raise your standards. And again, all this happens because if you are a hardworking person, or if you have something doing, you don't just leave yourself in a relationship or in a hoping that that man will settle with you or that man will marry you. If she were to be doing something tangible, like something important, I don't think she would have been wasting her time waiting for him, because according to him, he has been buying her stuff, gifting her things and all, paying all sort of things. Even upon all the disgrace and all the disappointment, he even said that the wig she was carrying on her head, he bought it for her and all that. Imagine if you were to be working as a, like, gainfully, being important to yourself, like, all this wouldn't have happened. Like, you will know who you are, you will know where you stand, you will know your rank, you will know what you deserve. That is the right word. What you deserve. You wouldn't be wasting your time in search. So guys, these things is good. Like, social media is good in a way now, because it is good, and it's not good because we are learning a lot of things. We are hearing so many stories that we learn from, and again, but if you let yourself go with it, you will regret it. You understand? So let's know how we plan things accordingly and how we reason whenever we find ourselves in situations. So guys, I will not let this video be long. What's your thought on this? Kindly leave it in your comment section. I mean, how can you be in a relationship for good 9 years and you don't know where you are heading? You understand? And to the men, look, if you are not into any woman, if you are in a relationship with a lady, you know you are not, she's not your type, she's not your spec, you are not settling with her, please let her go. Don't waste her time, just like this man wasted this lady's time for good 9 years. He knows that he's not going to settle with her. She's not his type. He sees her as just a hookup, like somebody who he has fun with whenever he needs. You understand? But then again, she thinking she has gotten somebody to herself, like somebody she is going to settle with. So let's be clear with it. And I keep on saying this: do unto others what you want to be done to you. If you know whatever you are doing to the next person, you will not be happy being done to you. Don't do it. You are in a relationship with them. Imagine, let's reverse it, or let's say it's your sister in a relationship with another man, or with your friend that you know for all these years, that he tells her, oh, all the time they have been together is just a hookup, like you have fun and then you pay her and everybody goes his way. Would you be happy? If such should be done to your daughter, would you be happy? So why then do you do it with someone else? You know you are not into her, she's not your spec. Let it be clear with her, because there's no way a woman will be coming to you, like to your house, visiting you, like being there for you, doing all the wife material, wife chores, or wife relation responsibility, like doing all the wife stuff for you, and you are accepting it, condoning it, and you think that she's not waiting for you to say, okay, will you marry me, or what? And to the ladies again, don't go and be doing wife chores or wife material things to a man who is undeserving. You understand? Until he marries you, you don't have the right to go and be doing all the wifey things, doing all the intimate things. No. Set standard, have self-respect and dignity. I mean, guys, what's your thoughts on this? Please leave it in the comment section. I will not, like I said this video will not be long, but it's long already, so I will end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Till I come your way next time. Wassalamu alaikum.